Hey, how's it going, everyone? Don't mind me, just Kodak the Bear here, me and my lazy eye, or other eye. Anyways, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I've done one of these, what do you want to call it? Personal type videos. Um, this is a video that's been kind of long overdue for like a while now. I've been meaning to make this video like back at the beginning of the year. I was gonna do like a New Year's resolution video, and like every time on stream I've brought up how I've had plans on making this video for a while, and I've kind of just life got in the way. I procrastinated, and just like yeah, just like a lot of stuff happens this year. Um, as some of you may know, a pretty tragic event happened in my life at the beginning of this year, and admittedly, it's kind of put the channel on hold. I'm not gonna get too deep into what it is. I'm not gonna bring it up. I'm not gonna. Basically, it's very personal. If you've been around the channel, or if you've been around me, people have probably picked up hints on what it is. Some of my close friends and like some of the close people in stream probably know exactly what it is that I'm referring to. But it is a situation that I am keeping very private for those that don't know. But for those who are around on the channel, you guys probably notice a difference. You guys probably seen that. You guys have probably seen that it's kind of fallen off a little bit, and there's no one to blame but myself. Uh, like streaming has always kind of been like a dream of mine. Streaming has kind of always been like a way for me to relieve stress, video games, stuff like that. And it's gotten serious and like bad enough to the point where video games and streaming are no longer helping me cope. It's no longer helping me personally as a person. Like recently just I I feel like my life has just been spiraling just out of control. Um, I've I've been having a really rough time. It's very hard for me to talk about. Uh, a lot of it is just very embarrassing. Um, yeah, it's sorry. I don't mean to get like emotional during the video. But yeah, there's just like a lot of stuff has gone on recently, and it has really like negatively impacted my life in such a way that like a lot of like who I am and like a lot of the things that I do to like relieve stress and stuff like that. It hasn't been working. Obviously, I don't want to give up on Twitch and YouTube. I don't want to give up the channel. That is something that is give up is just not in my vocabulary. I am never going to give up pursuing my dream and doing what makes me happy, which is playing video games, meeting awesome people like you guys. Um, Being a streamer is probably one of the best things that has ever happened to me. Like, I know I talk about him a lot in video, but my friend Jared, Mason, who are two amazing guys that I've met through stream and like playing video games. Those two guys have basically like they've saved my life. Like having them as friends, they are absolutely like fantastic to have, and it is thanks to them that like I'm able to keep pushing myself and I'm able to move on from the trauma and just a lot of what transpired at the beginning of this year. And it's thanks to them and their support that like I got my very first Twitch check, which is something that I was super excited and proud to share with you guys. So yeah, as of last week, I have gotten my very first Twitch check. I've been an affiliate for a while. We're almost up to 200 followers on the Twitch channel. Um, but yeah, that is still like a crazy milestone. Um, and getting that first check. Like I know it takes a lot to build up to it. Like obviously, I've been doing this for like months, even after becoming affiliates. Like it's still a huge milestone to me, and it's something that like I'm never gonna take for granted, and I appreciate anybody who donates to the channel and stuff like that, and I just want them to know that like all that goes like directly to me. It goes for like a good cause. All of that basically goes back into the channel, essentially. Like when people donate, a lot of that money just goes to the side for me to get better equipment, get games for us to like stream, so on and so forth. Um, Sorry, getting emotional again. That there's something in my eye. um, what else was I gonna talk about? I did not write a script. I never script my videos or streams, by the way, in case anyone's ever curious. Uh, when I talk on stream, and very much when I talk like this, a lot of it is just free flow. I'm very good at just talking to myself, which is kind of sad, but it's because I don't have people around ever. Um, but yeah, I think that's mainly about it. Was this year has just kind of been rough. I had a lot of big goals for 2024. At the beginning of the year, I was supposed to be getting married this year. My daughter was supposed to be starting school this year. She still is, but she's going to be turning 4, which is going to be pretty big. She's going to be starting preschool. Um, I was going to save up for like getting a car and stuff, but financially, admittedly, I'm not in a very good spot, and obviously don't take this as you need to like donate or something. I'm never going to ask people for money. That's just not who I am. I'm being transparent, and I'm being as real as I can be with everyone, which I know a lot of people say is normally to the detriment of a channel. But the reason that I bring it up is because I want people to understand if there is ever like schedule change, or if there's ever a day where like I say I'm going to stream and I choose not to. Uh, just like it's just I'm very stressed. I have a lot of stress just built up, and there's a lot of things going on in my life that unfortunately there's nothing I can do about it. So there's gonna be some times where there might be a little like stints of me not streaming at all, or just me not being extremely chipper or anything on stream. And I feel like I just need to be like fully transparent with people, and I just need to like I need to explain what's been going on without getting too deep into the weeds, because like I said, I'm a very private person. I love and I appreciate everyone who comes to stream. For the most part, I will answer just about any question, but there are certain things about my personal life and certain things about like people. Like for one, I don't use my real name on stream. I mean, I guess Joseph is technically my real name. Uh, it's my middle name, but I'm very private about that kind of information, because you never know how people are. The internet space can be a pretty scary place sometimes, and when I'm off stream, or like when I'm not in like Discord or talking to like people, uh, I prefer to have my quiet time. I prefer to just have peace. I don't want like hundreds of people like knowing where I live, essentially. Which is why I never do like a house tour or like really do anything IRL, which is kind of pathetic anyways. I don't like that kind of content. But yeah, I guess moving forward, talking about my goals for the channel this year. I know I said I'm almost at 200. That's kind of just like my current milestone right now is 250. I think seems reasonable for this year. That's kind of where I'm gonna go follower wise and stuff like that. Other than that, like another issue I ran into was after hitting affiliates, I really didn't know where to go from there. The only thing I can really do is like I'll make these like little milestones, or like I'll just kind of like I'll just do my thing, just let the channel build and grow on its own. I just don't really have like a whole lot going on with the channel. It's just everything's been going on in my personal life, and it's been going wrong. But trying to think of what else I can talk about. I feel like I had so many things to talk about when I started doing this. Um, I was gonna do like I said, originally this video was supposed to be out at the new year. I was gonna do like a whole New Year's resolution thing, and I was gonna talk about like what my goals were for this year, which many of them have been canceled now because of unfortunate events. The only thing that I think I can share, which I know is a little embarrassing, but I've been working out a lot more to try to rebuild and regain a lot of my confidence. Uh, at the beginning of this year, I was the heaviest I ever weighed, which I'm not like a big guy or anything. Like you can even tell on camera that like I'm not like the biggest guy at all. I've always been kind of scrawny. I'm like 5'8". I've always been like in high school. I was pretty much always like 90 pounds. Even when I graduated, I think I only weighed like 100, like just barely pushed 100. So I've always been like kind of skinny, but at the beginning of this year, I weighed the most that I've ever weighed, which was 160 pounds, which I know for some people still doesn't sound like a whole lot, but in terms of like me and in terms of my build, that was quite a bit. So I have been working out like a whole lot more. I can even show you guys some of the progress that's been going on. So yeah, I went from 160 down to 120. So I've been working out quite a bit. I'm starting to get the abs back in, and I'm starting to work towards building up that physique again. Getting sculpted, boys. You can see that I'm starting to like get a little bit of abs, and you can also see the marks from my boxers, but that's all good. But yeah, that's pretty much like everything that's kind of more or less been going on. Like I said, there's more that I can talk about, but for the sake of not giving away too much information about things that have been like going on, that's pretty much where I'm gonna leave it. As always though, thank you for everyone for watching. The channel on YouTube has been fucking booming lately. Like, I honestly thank you guys so much for reviving the YouTube channel. Because I talk about this from time to time, that like the YouTube channel will sometimes just like stagnate. So yeah, we stagnated for like quite a bit. And now we're at 312 subscribers, which still doesn't seem like much, especially in comparison when you think of like all the videos that I have. But yeah, the YouTube channel and like everything has just been like going out of control. Like you guys are absolutely crazy. And I'm glad that you guys are enjoying like the newer content. Like a lot of my videos used to not even reach like double digits. They used to just be like 0 or like 1 view like live streams. Ever since I've started breaking up the videos into like smaller bite-sized formats, I've noticed that the channel has been doing significantly better than when I just like upload full live streams. And then just like some of the games too, you guys seem to just like a lot. Like the SpongeBob game, every single one of the SpongeBob videos is up in the hundreds. Like, it is crazy how much people love those videos. People are leaving likes and comments all the time now. Like, all I can say to you guys is thank you. Like, honestly, you guys have helped me out so much and like helped me rebuild a lot of like my confidence, and you've kind of like rekindled my passion with like making videos and stuff again. And for that, like, I can't thank you guys enough. I can't thank Jared and Mason enough. And I'm hoping things get better in the future. I really do. I'm hoping that right now is just going to be a test, and eventually things are going to get better. I hope at least. I hope at least. That's all I can really do is just keep hoping. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all of you. And as always, if you guys like the videos, feel free to leave a comment. Uh, feel free to share the video, but what really helps out the most is if you guys want to support the channel and support me. Twitch is also probably one of the best ways to support the channel. Going over, following on Twitch, or even just coming to catch me live. It's pretty fun being able to view, being able to watch things live. Because sometimes I do edit things out of like the live stream if something happens, or getting to see the whole process, getting to talk to me live, and being able to like interact with the content directly, I think is amazing. So if that's anything you guys are ever interested in, feel free to join. But yeah, that's it. Have a good night, everyone, or a good day. I'm just used to saying that now.